Alrighty then. So I sent you guys a link to the direct blog about where we're at. Hopefully that may...
On headquarters?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I think where we left off was someone creating a EnicLeffingwell.com funnel hub on Bluehost. The positions Enoch as a coach. By March, as measured by, we were wondering, are there could we measure it by the pages that we have, like homepage, speaker page, complete, something like that?
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Like,
You're good.
homepage, I think I'm typing, yeah. Speaker page, about page.
Okay.
Is there any other core page that would be good?
The resource page.
Oh, resource page would be so cool.
Oh.
We could probably do an MVP, minimum viable resource page. Wow.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
Yeah, let's do that. We're talking about
The different pages? What pages did you get? You got resource?
Mom, are you on the page? Are you on here with us?
Look.
Oh, we have the we had homepage, speaker page, about page, and resource page. And resource is a list of our affiliate links, which is super cool. What do you think, Mom?
Maybe a page to, maybe not a whole page, but to get them to
Should we do a value ladder
Vervante
page?
or something.
Vervante.
Vervante.
What do you mean by Vervante?
Vervante.
What about
For our
Vervante?
products.
Does Vervante have an affiliate page?
I don't know, but it has products that sells our products.
We just have our products.
I know, don't you sell that?
We have our account book. That's the only thing we go through Vervante with.
I know. Don't you sell that?
Yeah.
And we
so you
have
mean
other
our
products, right?
Oh,
We have other products that we sell?
Yeah. Oh, so like a value ladder page.
I don't know, I was thinking more like the socks and the shirts and the products.
That wouldn't be Teespring wouldn't be a page. We could link Teespring for sure.
No, I'm just saying if you had a page where they could see all of our products and choose what product they want, like that, like a store.
That's what the purpose of this page is to link to funnels. That's what a funnel hub is.
Courses.
Yeah, that's probably going to be on the homepage. Links to the courses. Welcome.
Thank you.
Glad our leader came. Our facilitator.
Oh, she looks like she's leaving.
Oh no, where's
she's
she
here.
going? You already left us once.
No.
Are you going to do it
I
again?
thought you were leaving, getting your,
She's just
your
teasing us
computer
over here.
later.
I sent a quick link on AOI headquarters if you want to find the exact toggle fast. Kamran, does this sound like something you'd be interested in heading out? Or hold on. Would this be something Denzel you'd be interested in helping to work out? Because this is a lot like you'd be working with Kamran, and I.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's along the positioning stuff that you were talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that was cool.
That sounded neat
was.
Wow.
too. Sounded neat too.
It did sound. It was right by my ear.
Did you guys see it? Look at, they're
Oh,
back.
they're coming back.
What?
Hey,
Look out the
you,
window.
You guys want to see him do it again?
Cool bears?
You're gonna scare
Oh,
them.
there it is.
that was cool. What are they doing?
I don't know.
The blackbirds. They're back.
Are they blackbirds?
Mhm.
Oh, the snowbirds are coming back for the snow?
I think so.
You think so?
That is so cool.
I was just gonna open the window and scare them all, but they walked off. Yeah. So, anyways,
What's so cool about it?
it was shocking.
Just
it was
they all
unexpected.
left at the
They
same
did.
time.
It was nice.
Oh,
And
I missed
it
it.
made a
And it
like
made like a
fan
boom.
sort of noise.
Oh,
Made like a
really?
boom
No,
noise.
it was more like a fan.
Oh.
Like a boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Okay.
Boom.
That was so neat.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, good stuff. Tina, if only you could see it too. Okay, so update the website. Yeah, we got stuff like that. Okay, cool. Denzel would be interested in doing that. Stepping stones. Conrad, would you be willing to put those in stepping stones?
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. I think my computer's going a tad bit slow with all this stuff on here. So then the next thing we're looking at, Shanicia was so kind as to put some thought and effort into crafting together a potential monthly mission.
Thing, yeah.
So that was really awesome. I really am glad that you put some thought into that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Now we can work on it, make it look nice.
Are you there now? Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I'm there.
Would you like to take over from here?
So what's this part? We're just like,
We're basically
Brainstorming.
wordsmithing it. Just kind of deciding who's going to, like, what are we going to do? What's the MKR? And then who would be interested in being the directly responsible individual for that? And we want to keep in mind, we want to do our best to keep our objectives along the lines of, how do you say, that are like in harmony with each other. So that they're not like, we don't want to create silos this month, we want to create collaboration.
so what would the question look like in order to go through this process? What would I have asked?
Oh, well, it'd be good to read it out loud and then see based on
Okay.
based on what we have here. We're just trying
Do you need
to
a light, or do you have enough light?
Yeah, okay, thank you.
we're trying to what's the question?
I can just read it.
That's a hard question to answer, Shanicia. There's a lot of questions.
Okay.
When you
can
read
help
it,
me out.
read with expect the best, expect yes, expect exception, expect the best possible scenario, and read it as though you know that success is inevitable.
All right. So for number 2,
We're reading 2A.
2A. So this is something that's possible. I said who, because we don't know who's gonna, be responsible for it. But that individual will lead the team to create a simplified process for utilizing Content Fries by March 30th, 2022, as measured by choosing, and I set a specific number of micro content formats to publish, I don't know how many pieces of content a day, because down here in 2B, I think that was the goal, like to choose the formats that we can commit to using, or I'm not sure if,
What's the format?
like, what is it called?
Great
Not
question.
fry boxes. What are the things?
I think they are fry boxes.
Fry
But that's
boxes.
not going to explain it to him.
So what? So like,
Techno Battle to explain Techno Battle.
so what are the formats? So is that like the quote cards and the meme videos? What else is there?
Stories, YouTube videos, podcasts.
Yeah, things like that.
formats
You
like
know?
that.
Yeah.
Formats, huh?
Yeah, 1
Yeah.
minute like TikTok videos, portrait, landscape. Those are like meme videos, or
Yeah.
YouTube doesn't have any like catchy headline on it, so that's a different format. Formats like that.
And I don't know if you saw like what, probably not, but what Carmon was working on the other day, on Content Fries, but it was like a short video. Oh, he worked on some today too, and then it had like a little caption or something at the top, like a white and then words and
Sometimes you
like
have
that.
progress bars.
yeah.
That's a type of format.
Yeah, so things like that. And so what else would need to be added to this? Or what should we do from here?
2 suggestions.
Okay.
When we're doing this, step away from the words of need, like what do we need to do,
Okay.
or what should we do, because those create different emotions in people, where think about step into the realm of possibility of what could we do, or what might be an option here. So
Okay.
use words like might, could, possible, or options. Those types of words really open up creativity for people.
And so at this point, is it figuring out who
It's probably me.
who could be responsible for it,
No,
or
not
just
yet.
figuring out how to
We want
word
to
it?
do doing what as measured by first.
Okay.
What is the L platforms a day? Is that the L, like stands for the?
Where do you see that at?
Spanish, it says content on L.
Oh,
No.
I think that stands for Enoch Leffingwell.
Oh.
I think those are my initials.
Okay.
Correct.
Got it.
El platform.
L platforms.
Okay, so what
I have a
could this
suggestion.
mission look like? Go ahead, come on.
I suggest we have our monthly mission be a content price system, because if we're gonna get pieces of content out there consistently,
Mm-hmm.
and if we're gonna scale to any number, we're gonna need a system for that. And right now we're just figuring things out.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this month it would be good to pave the way and create a system.
Okay.
How long do you think a system will take to be made?
That's a great
Good
question.
Well, I think the system first. I like the suggestion, and the answer to Denzel's question. I think the way this system is, we got to manually do it with each other. Click around, find the parts that our affinity and abilities lies, and figure out these things that we like.
Figure out different roles.
Figure out roles, and then do it all manually. And then once we have something that works, then document what works, and that's how the system's created.
Yeah.
And then systems will be developed over time. That's what the systemology course taught us. But I meant improved over time, optimized.
Okay. Well, system sounds nice.
Okay, and I would suggest.
How do we measure that?
Great question. I think along with measuring, we would do well to identify, in order to have a system, what are the components, like if we just, before we just get all into it, let's think on a higher level, what are the components of the system that we would need to be answered? Like the theme days, like who can do those things, like how many pieces we want, the formats we want. Just think about those type of questions, and that might, I don't know if that would be a way we can measure it, or that would be definitely milestones, just a clear picture for us.
Is this one of those
I
systems?
think we can measure it.
No.
What? You were speaking first.
I was gonna ask, is this one of those systems that we'll have to do like a
Can you turn
pipeline
on the light?
process for?
Oh, now we could see.
The pipeline process, I believe, can fit on anything
Oh, okay.
to help us to prioritize.
Because that will, I think it will help us to figure out what the system could look like.
Yeah. Maybe we can measure it by the reason behind the systems.
We could potentially reason by the number of micro content that we are able to publish or create. That doesn't necessarily. Oh yeah, we can measure it by whatever our current system. We can measure by the number of formats or the number of contents and formats that we create using that system to consistently publish those. We could measure it by.
Could we write these down? The MKRs?
We don't have a
possible
scribe.
MKRs? Oh,
Carmen,
Carmen,
would you be interested in helping
to?
describe?
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Wait, I was mimicking you.
See how that
Mimicking
works?
like this. Carmen, would you be willing to help? You can mimic my neck knot gesture too.
That's too funny. Oh man, thanks, Garma.
I appreciate your willingness, brother.
Yeah, if Tina isn't able to, I can.
Yeah, she's not able to. She's just listening, and she has to go in a few minutes.
Okie dokie, where do I put this and what do I write?
We're at number 2.
Number 2.
I think you can put it anywhere under number 2 that you want.
Oh, ho, ho.
It's all a sloppy list right now. So, well, at least, okay, maybe anything under 2A. Let's leave that there because that seems to be worded pretty close. What were we just talking about? About possible measurements?
Yeah, we're talking
Yeah.
about the system. I was thinking about any function. I was thinking about the pipeline process and any function. It's a reason for why a system is made. So, if you create a pipeline, the purpose of creating that pipeline or that system is to run water. Run water so you can have water running through the house or whatever the case may be.
I think the function, the ultimate outcome that we want, the key result, is really content pieces published. So, like the number of formats created by the system, or the number of content created per week by the system. It could be per week or per day or per month.
Because that's what the systems is intended for, right? Is to produce those results. It's a content,
Consistently.
creating a content
Yeah.
machine, right?
Yeah, content machine.
I asked you if you wanted this thing.
I didn't. I wanted this thing.
Alright.
Which of those do you think is best, Cameron, that we've covered so far?
Which one of what?
The MKRs that we listed for 5 of we just listed off. Do you have?
5 of them.
Yeah.
You do the creating the content per day, or the content
One.
that's published.
I like to.
That's 2. And we
Wait,
talked
wait,
about
wait.
formats. That's 3.
Content per day?
Yep.
Content what?
Published.
Published?
Content published.
And then content created, and we can do content per week or per month.
And then you formatted.
Yeah, that one's on there.
Yeah, the number
Is it
like
micro
formats we're able to work with.
content?
Yeah, this is all micro content.
Or platform.
To which platforms? Oh, you got it right there. What platforms is the micro content going to be on? Or it says right here, it says pieces to OEL
What's that
and
called?
AOI
On the right-hand
platforms.
side.
Yeah. And this, do we have, what is it called? Redoing the page on here? Because I think that will tie nicely in when we
It's
you know,
my
What's the
calendar.
what's the
Optimize the
AOI platform?
Army of Youth.
our review platforms.
Like YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we-
platform is like social media.
Yeah.
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, podcast, email, things like
Wherever
that.
our names.
Oh,
The way
Those are
we reach
platforms.
I
out.
got some information for that.
Oh yeah?
With the traffic hive?
Yeah.
Cool. Right on. Yeah,
And with the branding too.
that's good.
So
Look forward to hearing about it. So, which of
Alright.
those seem to make sense? And these are like created or published with the system. And then another like I don't know, 6th one, or is that 7th? A 7th idea is what we did with Shanicia. Is the measurable key result could be to identify the measurable key results for every phase in the pipeline process of, I guess, of creating content fries.
I think anytime we're dealing with systems, we should do the pipeline process thing. Anytime we're creating a system.
Because when we identified those
The numbers.
those numbers for Shanicia and the pipeline and the major phases and the major stages and who is involved, that helps us to really figure out the market. I mean, that's how we figure out the marketing math. So this is content marketing and this is marketing math here.
What is meant by formats?
Like
Platforms?
Shanicia, she answered
like
before. You did
video
very good.
and,
What were you saying?
Not quite, Mom.
Oh,
he's asking about format.
it's like the code cards or the meme videos or the 1 minute
Sure about that?
videos. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what the formats are.
Is that like a
YouTube
special
videos.
lingo, or is there a lingo that I could
Lingo.
look up and I know it could be like a common definition?
Content.
That's common.
It's common in content marketing. That's what Jump Cut called it, and that's what
Lingo.
Jay Shetty calls it, and
Jay Shetty.
Brendan Burchard.
And Shanicia.
Sometimes they have different. Like format is a general term for things, but when you're specialized in the industry of content marketing, then yeah, content format is dealing with
okay, micro content formats.
it. Yeah, and things of that nature. They could also be like we
Files.
actually have a content formats database on Notion that has like 70 different formats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not yeah. I know that.
Are we
Matt-
recording this?
We are.
Okay.
Oh, we scratch your itch.
What did you say, Cameron?
Almost.
I said there it is.
I think I got it. But thank you.
There, what is?
You'll see it.
Just need it.
I think number 7 sounds like the best one.
That
Yeah.
yeah, it's probably a good thing to go with.
You guys think it'll take a month for that though?
To identify MK. Oh, that's a good question. That might take a week. No, because we
Especially-
still gotta figure
Not
things
in-
out.
Yeah. The
What if
system
we
isn't even
pattern though?
created.
We're not. I guess we're starting from scratch, but we do have. Gary Vee? He has a system where he produces content.
And we could also attach and who will do how many of what by when.
Kathy, is there some tissue up there?
Like what the MKRs are and who will
But I
do
think enough for right now. I need to get enough
how many of
files.
what by when. Things like that would probably help to make the system functional. But and we are patterned. This is why it will take place so fast. We're gonna learn in a month what took others years or decades to
You need
figure
get a
out.
full box right down here. You need a full box.
Yeah, and I think without figuring out the MKRs and the phases, we won't know like how much content to post and where and things like that.
But even figuring that out, you think it'll take a month?
To figure out the entire system, probably.
We
Well, just to figure out the pipelines.
not just the pipelines,
What?
but
Are we
also
talking about the whole project for a month, not just little pieces?
I
of
guess
it?
we don't even have a pipeline phase. We have to create the pipeline.
correct.
Yeah.
We're just brainstorming right now.
It took a month to figure out the MKRs for Shanicia.
I did create the system
Because-
and all that stuff.
Part of it too is also that we keep in mind that if all 6 or 7 of us are working on the same thing at the same time for a month, then things get done quick. But when we factor in like who's doing what or what are the responsibilities taking place, then we have to balance between some of the projects that we do.
Yeah, that's why the high priority thing was there too.
Which we're gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do that, and I think that's spot on.
All right. These are some great options. So, what could the thing look like? How can we measure this? Should we take a vote?
No, I think
Or are we just gonna do the MKRs?
I think he's got it.
Okay. And so, as measured by identifying the MKRs for each phase in the pipeline. Wait, what's this? Or you just write it out at the bottom? What's that? I don't know. Who's writing what? And
So then,
what's this? So the as whoa, that's I've never seen it like that before.
Never saw what?
Like the as measured by the MKR, like have its own who and how many and what and when.
And then that's Conrad on there. So we got that.
Well, that's cool. Alright, so now just the stepping stones.
Yeah, we want to create it into stepping stones. Right on.
Thank you, Colin.
Thanks, Conrad. You're doing great. Neat. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Wow.
Cool.
Yeah, let's do the high leverage one next, since that one's
Where's that?
that's number 5. Wait,
We did.
we already did that? Oh, we did do
we
that
did
one.
that.
Oh,
So who will be responsible for this? So who will? Oh, is this something that you put on there, Denzel, that you wanted to do? That the high leverage stuff?
are you saying number
That's
5?
yeah, that's something I recommend. Yeah.
Was that something that you would like to a project that you would like to be responsible for?
I don't mind.
Number 5.
That's
Should
the that's the pipeline process.
Yeah,
Okay. Should we move it up? Oh, it's already up. Never mind.
it's on number 5.
Wait. So what's number 1?
The funnel hub, uniqueliftingwell.com.
Oh, I didn't realize his name was already on there. Well, I don't know.
You can have 2 monthly missions if you want.
Okay, Denzel. You can have 2.
Yeah, as
Or
long as you
someone
think
else,
you can do it.
whoever wants to go over the pipeline process.
I mean, we're all doing them
I don't
together
want to be the
anyway.
directly responsible individual for that.
Alright, well, that one's good. Should we move it up to the top with the others?
No, I think we should move them all down when
Move
we
them
finish
down?
them.
Okay. I guess I can move them down. We can put it there. Okay. Cool. Whoops. So now we're on number 1. So it says who will, and I put here, create a plan or a system for redirecting traffic to our funnels by March 30th, 2022, as measured by
Where are you?
Number
1.
Or number
Go
one.
back up again?
Yeah, we're at number 1.
Yeah, they just moved up.
They just, yeah.
Well, not on their own. We moved them up. I become a proficient in creating 2 types of email sequences. I would like to be responsible for this, but I'm not really sure what this could look like. Because I know we're doing the pipeline processes again, and that's like my 2nd or maybe 3rd thing in my big 5. So I would need to create a system for it.
What does it mean by redirecting traffic? From where?
Yeah,
Or
we're
the email?
basically figuring out.
Oh,
Listen, Mom, it's not just email.
okay.
It's basically like how Myron says, you don't get traffic, you don't find traffic, you redirect the traffic that already exists to look at your offer. So it's like, who already has the ear of the hundreds of thousands of evangelistic entrepreneurs out there? Who are they already listening to, and how could we redirect their attention over to us? That's what all
He
my
was
opinion is.
like not very high on what is that called? Forget what it's called. Clubhouse. He said if you get just one phone and dedicate it to that. That's what he was saying
TikTok.
today, right?
No,
TikTok.
not
TikTok.
Yes, not
Oh,
Clubhouse.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because Clubhouse is a good way to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Clubhouse is great.
It's a
He had-
really good
he
way.
had good to say about
Yeah,
Clubhouse.
great things you
Yeah.
said about Clubhouse.
Mhm.
That would do it.
We actually don't need to. Okay, so what we're doing right now is
But
we're
tell
just
me one other one that would do it.
well, YouTube, strategic partners, paid ads, traffic.
Oh.
What you're doing.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. Okay.
Those are all examples of redirecting traffic.
All right.
We YouTube
Thank you.
keywords that we run ads to, stuff like that. So right now we're trying to wordsmith this who will do what by when,
Yeah.
as measured by.
And so I guess I have a question. So our emails, that's one of the ways that they can see our offers, or no, we said to our funnels, huh?
Emails.
Never
is
mind,
your
I guess I
question?
answered my own question.
Okay.
Yeah, never
Tina.
mind.
Could Karina ask a question that would help her to understand what you guys are talking about? She says, what is pipeline process?
Who asked that? Who asked that?
Katrina.
Oh, Katrina.
Katharina.
Katrina.
It's spelled like Katharina, but she doesn't like to pronounce it like that.
How does she like it?
Katharina,
Katharina.
even though it's spelled Katharina.
It's a system for identifying.
No, tell her. She can hear you. She's listening.
Katharina, are you able to hear me?
She's texting to us. She's listening. She's not talking.
Okay. So I just want to make sure she can hear me. So the pipeline the priority pipeline process is a system to identify your major problem, one of your major problems, and find what is your major problem, and by doing that, you're able to solve it. So it's a process for solving your major issue in whatever aspect of your life.
Didn't she create the slide for that?
Yes, that's great, Mom. You reach her through familiar associations.
Yeah, I remember the slide. So I know, like, but you guys keep on referring to it as like Shinichi created the pipeline process, and then like someone else like created a pipeline. Let's create a pipeline process, and like, so I'm just not sure, like. So are you guys doing that for like your like one thing that you guys are focusing on?
We're doing it to find the one thing for us to focus on. And yes, all we've done is we've taken that process and we've applied it to every area of anything in life, in business, and ministry, and the things that we do. So Shanicia took that pipeline prioritizing process through the strategic partners and found the greatest bottleneck in the whole strategic partner system, and she unbottlenecked it this month. Denzel's taken it through his. Does it make sense now?
Yeah, so it's basically like you're creating a system of like from start to finish. This is gonna like, just like the 4 ways to grow your business, and then you're like just realizing where our bottleneck is, and then just like unbottlenecking. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
in each department, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whatever outcome we're trying to create. Because remember, the outcome is when the water flows all the way through the pipeline to the end. So whatever the outcome is from beginning to end, that we can create the pipeline prioritizing process to help us to prioritize the highest leverage
And go
one
in the
thing
order.
for us to do that would make everything else easier and necessary.
Okay. Thank you for explaining.
You're welcome. And that's been our focus for the last month, and it's going to be our focus for this month too. We're all going to master that prioritizing process with that pipeline analogy. So that way we can just all have great clarity and make really high leverage decisions.
High leverage.
Okay.
Great. Thanks for asking.
Fantastic.
I like that word.
All right, so
Fantasy and fake fanatical.
what?
That's what it means.
We said.
Okay, onward.
Christian soldiers.
So should we create a pipeline process for this?
Are we talking about
For redirecting traffic?
directing traffic?
Yeah. Did I do something?
Well, my goal for redirecting traffic was basically, to look at that, to look at, just kind of do intentional planning process for what we could do for traffic, for solving this problem, and being clear on how we're helping people. and go and find, I guess, visualize what are the possible traffic sources we could pursue, and then prioritize which is going to be the minimum effort that will bring maximum traffic, maximum attention that we can go all in on.
I like that.
I know Denzel's been talking about it for a while, and I've been thinking about it for a while, and it's been heavy on all of our hearts. Yeah,
So this is not at all what I was thinking it
visualize.
was.
What was that?
That's what I said. This is not what I was thinking it was.
That's okay.
So what?
YouTube's good too. Got
Exactly, things like that. So basically looking at what are we able to just, because there's many things we could do, but if we just go at it because we think there's traffic on the other end or gold at the end of that rainbow, then we could be chasing rainbows for a while and unicorns and leprechauns, and we still won't catch those little guys. They'll outrun us every time. So if we could just go through the intentional planning process, visualize all the possible, like Mom just rattled off 4, we can visualize all the possible traffic sources and then prioritize the highest leverage, minimum effort, maximum output, whether it's YouTube ads, whether it's strategic partners or YouTube content, see how Content Fries plays a role, make sense of that. Like a traffic source here in terms of email would be like buying someone else's email, buying an ad in their email list that they send to their email. That is like a traffic source. Or having like a summit with strategic partners and have them send out to their email list. But it wouldn't be creating email sequences.
Okay.
You know, it's so interesting because that redirect traffic is also connected highly to
Everything else we're doing?
to the content machine.
Go ahead, put your
it
name
is.
on that one too. I'm just kidding.
100%. I agree, brother.
Yeah. But that's what we want though, for them to all be connected.
That's our goal.
Yeah.
But I think that creating the email sequences and
Could be a stepping stone.
could be a stepping stone for the funnel hub.
Oh, so just okay.
It's pretty good.
Borrow this piece.
Email marketing.
So number 2 there.
So
B-
move it up.
B2?
Wait.
B2, get proficient. Yeah, I think that
That can go into the funnel hub.
yeah, stepping stone. That would be great.
Funnel
Thanks, brother.
hub. Stepping stone. There you go.
Shelter in the time.
Oh, storm.
Okay. Wow, we're almost there.
We're almost to the other end.
This was a long meeting.
Just started 42 minutes ago.
No, it didn't. It started a day ago.
Just know this is what is going to decide the next 30 days of our life and our efforts and our contributions to eternity. So it's good to think about. This is the type of work that helps us to
How's this to work?
yeah, do you realize that the number one biggest problem that you're facing in your life right now was the distraction and prioritizing and staying focused on doing the one thing, right? Did you know that what we're doing right now, this process, is the cure to the biggest problem that you have in life? This is literally the solution to help you to stay focused, to prioritize your options, and to go through. It feels long because
Because it's been 2 days.
because you don't have the skill yet. And as long as all of us are lacking the skill, what we lack in skill, we have to make up in numbers, whether that's time or meetings or just we're gaining skill here. And the better we all get, the faster we will be at doing this. And as we're
Alright.
faster at prioritizing, we'll be able to apply it in our personal life. We just got to see our personal benefit by engaging fully here.
Okay.
Go through.
So we're trying to figure out how to How to word it?
Not what I thought it was, so we can take this stuff out.
It's could have used some words.
So, should this be a monthly mission, or could this be done as a stepping stone to something else? Would this require an entire month to do, or could we do this for a direction workathon?
This won't take a month.
Yeah,
This will take a
you're right.
decision.
This will take some
Take another conversation with this.
Traffic redirection or
yes,
is it
conversation with this.
email?
Traffic redirection.
Yeah, it's not
Does that
Traffic
mean buy an
redirection.
ad in someone's email?
Or traffic redirection is the website.
That's what I was looking at number 5.
Okay.
They could probably be nested under there.
The website offers on our content. The book. Oh wait, no. The book is lead gen.
I could lead out this. What's going on here? I could lead out this conversation, but I don't think it'd be a monthly mission.
Okay.
Yeah, let's skip that one.
Skip
Or
it.
we can just put it in place.
Yeah, I mean, skip it as a stepping stone.
Okay. Oh, I see what you did there. Alright.
Yeah, that sounds good. Go under the funnel hub. I love that. So Denzel has 2, and then we got this one for Tiller. So I think what could be good for, okay, learn how to track the 7 buckets using Tiller spreadsheets. I think it's good. As measured by finding a Tiller agent or someone from the Tiller community to do the initial setup. I think that is good. Should we do the find?
Wow. I got one.
Find someone from the Tiller community to do the
Organize the tiller
Or how to track the 7
to set it up.
say hire someone from the Tiller community to do the initial setup of our Tiller spreadsheet. Should that be we'll do
That
what?
should be number 1.
That should be a stepping stone.
No, that is definitely not a stepping stone.
Hiring someone.
I don't think that should be a measurable key result. That should probably be a like the who will do what. Like that'd be what to do. So hire
So-
someone.
What would learning the buckets be considered? Is that a what to do as well?
Learn how to track the. That would be that would be an outcome. What outcome? The desired outcome for sure. Yeah.
Is
Exactly.
my plug over there? My plug's by your feet, by your toes.
Measurable
Unplug.
key result.
So we hire someone.
what could be a
Set up
measurable
the-
key result?
So key is in this context is the main result. Like the main
Yeah.
Priority
Key is
result.
main, high leverage, most desirable.
So it's the desired outcome, pretty much.
Yes,
the
it's like-
actual desirable outcome.
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
desired outcome that we could attach a number to. Exactly. So, as measured by, do you think that if we hired someone, they could have every tab completed by the end of the month? Or do you think it would take a week, 2 weeks to find someone?
Well, we already did a couple of the tabs, huh?
I think we did 1 tab.
No, I think we did 2 tabs, didn't we, Kathy?
No, I think we did 1.
I don't remember. I think we did 2. But we did the hardest part. It's getting the information, and there is the part that they would need to get started. Let me look at it. Let's see. You guys could go ahead and talk about something else while I look this up real fast.
Like a different monthly mission?
Yeah,
Okay.
let me get Tiller going.
Is there, like, other than
That's
this?
the last one.
That's it.
That,
Okay.
yeah,
Well, let me
that's
just
the
look
last
up Tiller real fast. I don't know how fast my computer
Oh, we were
is,
gonna move
but-
this under the stepping stones. Stepping stones. Denzel will work with create.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The letters under that, yeah.
There it is right
And
there.
then
Where'd it go?
I just put it under the stepping stone.
I had it
Before.
grabbed.
Oh, you had it grabbed.
I had
Uh
it grabbed.
oh. We both did it. You're too slow, Kamran.
I was too slow.
Got left in the dust.
I can delete that.
The
Here.
digital dust. Uh oh. We just got deleted.
Nah, I can delete that.
Blessings, y'all. I need to go.
We got deleted.
Bye.
God bless.
Take care,
Thanks
hon.
for coming.
Thanks for sending your blessings.
God be with you till we
Bye.
meet again. Wow, so we got 4 of these.
We got 4 of them.
That's cool. We have one for every week. Just kidding.
As measured by hire someone from the tiller community to do the initial
The
setup
tiller.
to a
Till the
spreadsheet.
ground.
Was there one
That's a cool name.
that it said something about that I wanted to work with people
That is a cool name.
to help them figure out?
Some of
I
these
think
they
there
don't
was.
even know.
Where I could work with people to help them figure out their individual monthly missions.
Big 5.
Along with the Big
It
Five?
was-
Yeah, there you go. So I want to take that out, and maybe that could be a monthly mission. Create a system. No.
No,
Create a system. Oh, create a system for us to review our personal. No. Help each person to be clear on their individual monthly mission.
Yeah, that's the one.
I want to take that out. Oh, would that be 5?
Yeah, if you make that one, it'll be 5 missions.
yeah, we got a lot of this done.
All right. Oh, that didn't work. So can we say Enoch will help each person to be clear on their individual monthly mission? Each person. Everyone have a monthly mission. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So help as measured by 7 people.
Okay. Enoch, I think
Monthly
that
mission.
this tiller,
7
this
people, what their monthly mission? Clear on their monthly mission.
Clearly defined. Oh wait, I want to say the word individual somehow. Having a clear individual. Oh, it's too many adjectives.
I don't know.
an
I was just
individual
looking
monthly
at
mission.
tiller right now.
That's clear.
So then what would the what be?
The Enoch will help.
Because you said... Okay.
Oh, as measured by 7 people.
So you help each person to be clear on their individual monthly mission as measured by 7 people having a clear individual monthly mission?
Oh, 7 people with a individual monthly mission.
Yeah,
Haha.
that sounds like an MKR.
That sounds like an incur. Incur?
Concur. I'm ready.
Incur.
I like it. Much good. It's similar to Denzel's, but it's a little different. I'll still be working with Denzel as we do that. We want to be working together in that regard. All right, cool. So, we need that. What Mom was working on. So we need to finalize the one for Kathy.
Yeah. We got a lot of it done.
Okay.
Well, what all is involved with that?
So it's only
So-
Kathy and I who would really know how
I
to
said I didn't know
to word this correctly.
the killer thing. So I didn't know how to
Why are you looking like that?
Because
You're the only one who would know. You
not
Mom.
really, Pastor.
You would if
It's
you
not
believe
all.
so. There is an answer you can find. You'll be working when you do. You have a lot more than you think you do. You have a lot to offer.
Where is that at?
Half
That's
a
number
handful of
1.
people.
What's
Number 1A.
Well, not half
Oh,
of a handful.
okay.
You can't have
Yeah.
that.
All right.
So hire someone.
3 of a handful. Yeah.
I think we could get that done by March 30th.
What is to?
Yeah. So as measured by having all
Having it
tabs,
complete, yeah.
all tabs up to set up and up to date.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay then, I think we're done, y'all.
Wow.
Carmen, would you be willing to create the stepping stones?
Yeah.
Gracias, hermano.
We could do this, Kathy.
We can do it. I think this is
Easy.
a more realistic monthly mission
Yes.
than what we got yesterday.
Yes. This will go good.
Soon we'll have the high leverage pipeline prioritizer process that will help us to really create our waymarks, map out our milestones for this stuff.
Look for the waymarks as you journey away.
So we can close with prayer. Is that what we could do here?
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we needed to cover with this?
I think that's it.
Step 4.2, step 5. Okay, so what I would like to recommend in closing is for each person to be thinking about, okay, I want everyone to listen to this. What I would highly encourage you to do is if your name isn't on one of these 5 monthly missions, think about what is your individual part in moving the mission forward and be thinking about how you can craft your own monthly mission that is helpful towards one of these monthly missions. What is the 1 month time frame? What is your role in making this happen that you can contribute to? That will be super helpful. And then if your name is on one of these things, I would highly recommend that you think about not how, but put more effort into who. Who could help in what way? And think about some, like we just worked together to help you to craft your monthly mission in this regard. Now it would be good if you could use your mind to help think of an individual monthly mission that others, like especially if there's 1 or 2 people that are especially connected with your monthly mission, think about what portion can they play in fulfilling the monthly mission you're responsible for.
So, visualize.
Yeah.
Visualize. I see it.
Like for you, Denzel, you can think too, like what outcome within a month from now would you like me to do? What's the one thing that I can do such that by doing would make everything else easier or unnecessary moving your monthly mission forward? And then do the same for like Kamran, because Kamran's probably going to be a great asset with that, Shanicia. So things like that will just be like, think about their skills, their affinity and abilities, and think about how they can help in moving your mission forward. That'd be good. And then individually, I'll be putting some thought into that too. But the more that we can all proactively think about our part, it can make a big difference. That's my only recommendation. Is there any questions before we close? Comments? Mom, are you glad you joined?
Yeah.
I think our brain was so much more fresh right now. That was cool.
Fresh.
Yeah, after a run from his donut, I felt ready.
Oh, good. Yeah, you look ready. Ready to be late. Shanicia, can you pray for us?
You didn't have to do that. Alright, let's pray.
You're right, I didn't, but I wanted to.
Dear Father in heaven, Lord, I thank you so much for this process and the system of creating monthly missions, dear Lord. I thank you that each of us had clarity and energy and cheerfulness and we were able to craft them. And now I just want to lay them before you, dear Lord, and that you will guide us as we seek to work through these missions, dear Lord, and so that our efforts will be blessed and be a means of glorifying your name. I pray, dear Lord, that when we face obstacles, that you will help us to seek you for help, dear Lord, and help us to trust that you're working everything out according to your will, and that the work that we put in, dear Lord, will be a means of drawing souls closer to you. I just thank you for everything that you do for us, dear Lord, and for who you are. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Cool.
Amen. Mom, are you glad you came?
Yes.
Even though it was so long.
It was not today it wasn't, but the thing itself is so long. You know it was.
But you know it's because of our skill. And the only answer to one of the answers to shorten is to increase our skill and put more thought, like, into the more thought we do in advance, pre-meeting, which still requires our skill, then it shrinks.